So we've covered the blue pill and we've covered the red pill. And if you haven't seen that video already, do go check it out. I was proud of that one. So how about the black pill? Well, stick around for this one and you'll find out. King D, back with another one. Alright you lot, calm down, calm down. So this video's called King D's thoughts on the black pill. So let's get into it, shall we?
Oh yeah.
So what is the black pill? Well, my definition of the black pill is it's a damn good excuse to not even try. But the common definition in the dating world, the black pill is it's all about your genetics. You can't fight it and you can't do anything about it. If you've got poor genetics and you're short and you're ugly and all this, that and the other, then you've got no chance in this dating world, and that any effort to level up in this world is a waste of time. For example, if you're short and ugly, it doesn't matter that you build your physique. It's not going to help. Or is making a lot of money or improving your status, your charisma, your confidence. Well, I call bullshit, and I'll tell you why. But before I do, I will say in this modern world, the black pill is more relevant than it ever was before, and that a man's looks is more important than it ever was before. But it ain't the be-all and end-all.
Not by a long way.
But yeah, I will admit, looks are way more important now than they ever were before. And why is that? Well, because women have an endless amount of options. They've got countless men in their inboxes all the time, and access to so many men at their fingertips thanks to social media and online dating. So of course she's thinking, well, I might as well have a good looking one than enter. Why is she going to swipe right on a dating app if she doesn't quite find you that attractive? Because she knows nothing else about you. It's not there. She can only go off your looks. And because she's got so many options, she can afford to be picky. This is why you hear women nowadays saying, oh, he must be 6 foot plus, must earn X amount. See, the social media and online dating has really warped their sense of their options. They think there's just this endless amount of high value men where they can take their pick. So she thinks she's got time to pick the perfect man from all this queue of men that are inboxing her or matching with her. It's like ordering a pizza. And say all these pizzas, they're all the same price, which is nothing basically because women are getting free attention all the time. So all these pizzas are coming that are costing her $0, and there's thousands of pizzas coming. And all these pizzas, they're coming straight to her, and there's so much variety. She's not going to go for the 8-inch margarita now, is she? Not when there's a 12-inch option where she can have whatever topping she wants. She could have them all. Every topping. Every and any topping she desires. Whereas there was nothing wrong with that 8-inch margarita. That poor thing. And she wouldn't even be able to finish that 12-inch pizza. Or let's say there was a pizza shortage all of a sudden. Why the fuck I'm talking about pizzas, I don't know. But we're rolling with it anyway. I must be hungry. So let's say pizzas weren't just flying around at her door all the time. For free as well. And a random delivery bloke turns up at her door offering her a free 8-inch margarita. She'd be thrilled with it. Despite none of the tasty toppings, it's still a good pizza. And it's going to satisfy her and fill her up.
Well, I should hope 8 inches satisfies her anyway.
And I hope that made sense. And I'm definitely hungrier now. I've been talking about pizzas. I'm going to have one tonight now, aren't I? So why is the black pill a load of bollocks, I hear you say? Well, I'll give you an example, shall I? So I used to knock about with this guy. He was a few years older than me, and I tell you now, he had exceptional game with the ladies. Ladies! And he knew female nature like the back of his hand. And he'd slept with over 200 women. And you know what else? He was fat and not particularly good looking either. What he did have was a lot of confidence, an abundance mindset, and he was fun. And before you tell me he was probably lying about the 200 women, he actually worked for me and he lived with me for about half a year. And most weekends he was bringing back a new bird. Now, were they all stone cold foxes? Absolutely not. But some were. I mean, a lot of them, they're absolute beasts, but he didn't discriminate. No, there's a good guy. Now I want you to look around you as well. You're bound to know there's some guy that's not particularly attractive with a stone cold fox for a lady friend. I've seen it plenty of times. I've been walking down the street and some right drip with humpback and he's like, "Ooh." And next to him was like, what the hell's going on there? How did you manage that? But he did. Another example, look at Andrew Tate. Now he's not that good looking really. Don't get me wrong, if you look at his earlier ones compared to him now, he's certainly levelled up physically and body wise and whatnot. But he's not a great looking bloke, not by a long shot. But what has he got? He's got a lot of sports cars, a lot of high status, lots of money. He's masculine, he's got all these other things going on. And as you've probably been aware, he's got a lot of ladies around him. Now why is that? Because they all want to be with him. And it doesn't matter what he looks like, they want to be with him. There's loads of examples if you just look for it. I mean, look at Ed Sheeran for starters. Little pasty ginger kid. Ugly as shit. But he gets a lot of knickers thrown his way. No, he's an attractive man. And why is he? Because he's damn good at what he does. And he's confident. And he's selling albums and making a lot of money. Now what about Hugh Hefner now, eh? Now that bloke's got more creases in his face than I've had hot dinners. That wrinkly old ball bag. Well, you know what else? He's had more hot birds than I've had hot dinners. So if you're a black pill believer, get your head out your fucking arse and make an effort. I'm not the best looking bloke, don't get me wrong. I'm not bad. But there are better looking blokes than me. Does that mean I want to give up and think, oh, they're all going to want them instead because he's better looking than me?
No.
Don't be an absolute drip. You should be levelling up. You should be working on yourself all the time. You never stop working on yourself. Whether it's your financial, your job, career, your looks, your body, your fitness, your goals you're working towards, whatever it is that tickles your balls, get doing it. And be the best you. And do it for you. See what I did there?